happening on the Eastern Conference side of things. And if you didn't watch this last night, Jimmy Butler delivered genuinely one of the greatest performances in playoff history.
I mean, he had 20 straight points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
20 straight points and had 21 points in the fourth quarter. He didn't come into the fourth quarter until 8 minutes and 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Coach Bud, can we get a ripple of defense?
Please.
Can we throw a double team at him? And also, Giannis, I need you to guard him the whole game. Half this team is undrafted, Greeny. I'm sorry I'm talking over the highlights.
No, go.
Half this Miami team is undrafted.
The highlights are Jimmy Butler scoring 56 points. That's all you need to know about the highlights, and putting the number 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks, who have the best record in the entire NBA and were most people's favorite to win the championship when the playoffs began, including mine, putting their back squarely against the wall. And it looked to me, Alan, like you have a lot of questions about the way Milwaukee handled.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about how great it was to see Jimmy Butler perform like that. Playoff Jimmy has given us these kind of moments, but I'm with Jay. They double-teamed him 4 times. 4 times in the entire – how many do you have in the first quarter?
He had 21 in the first.
So by then, you think playoff Jimmy is engaged, right? So maybe we should start saying, let somebody else, like Caleb Martin, give me someone else to beat me. I'm not letting playoff Jimmy beat me. But they didn't. 4 times.
Here's why this performance was so amazing. I hate ranking them because when you really go look at the list, there's been a lot of great playoff performances. But here's the thing. Rarely do you see a guy go off to this extent in scoring. Every shot they needed, literally every bucket he got, they needed. You can go pick 4 or 5 of those out. If they don't go in, they lose the game. That's how important it was. And to get to that number while doing that, that is why what we watched last night is one of the rarest things you're ever going to see in the NBA.
I need Giannis to guard him every possession. Like, seriously, if you're going into Game 5, and I still think the Bucks can win 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that sounds absurd to say.
How does Giannis's back look to you?
He had a triple-double last night.
I get it.
To me.
But
can
he just dominate the game? They're going to need him to be the best player in the league.
You are down 3-1. There is no choice right now for the best player in basketball.
No, but can he physically do it?
Yes, I think he can.
Because that's the question mark here, right?
When he was sitting on the bench, he looked more uncomfortable than he was playing in the game.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, though, the stat actually is, when Drew Holiday was guarding Jimmy Butler, he missed some shots. When anybody else not named Drew Holiday was guarding him in this game, he was 9 for 10. So it's really more Drew Holiday that you think needs to be the guy guarding him and then throw some doubles.
Is Miami going to knock out the 1 seed?
I'm not counting the Bucks out. I absolutely believe they could win 3 straight. One of the biggest components of this series no one's talking about, the Bucks can't get matched at the three-point line. The Heat were the fourth worst three-point shooting team in the league, and they're going toe-to-toe with the Bucks in the three-point line. Their supporting cast has not done what they did in the regular season, except for 1 game in this series. That's a huge element going forward, but I think the Bucks can win 3 straight.
Quickly, because I have to let Jay go. Is Milwaukee going to get knocked out here in the first round?
No.
No, they're going to still win.
They're still going to. There's no Tyler Hero or Victor Oladipo.
Right.
Neither.
And yet Jimmy Butler with his 56 has Miami on the brink. Outstanding. Jay Will, KJM, every morning on ESPN Radio. Meanwhile.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports. Happy Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. In case anyone was sleeping under a rock last night, I'll give you a little breakdown. The Miami Heat are up 3-1. That means the Milwaukee Bucks are now facing elimination. The number 1 seed, Milwaukee Bucks, the tallest team in the NBA average, is facing elimination. Giannis, potential MVP, which I don't think he's going to get, is facing elimination. And at the end of the day, I got 3 words for you guys. Jimmy freaking Butler. That's all I have to say, because the guy had 56 points last night. And, call me crazy, but I just think the Miami Heat are going to the finals. I honestly just believe that, and I know what people are saying. Tyler Hero is out with a fractured hand. How can you say that they're going to the finals when you got Boston looming, when you got the Sixers looming, kind of thing, right? But at the end of the day, the way Jimmy Butler's playing right now, it's phenomenal. I just think they have a good chance of going to the NBA Finals, but I'm not discrediting anything to do with the Sixers or the Celtics kind of thing. All I'm saying is they have a very good chance to make the NBA Finals, because right now as it stands, Giannis and the Bucks are facing elimination, and the Miami Heat look damn good, right? Even without Tyler Hero, their sharpshooter, they're getting it done. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I think Sixers are just waiting for this matchup to finish, or I think it's the Knicks who are pretty much on the verge of capturing that series against the Cavs. I think they'd play the Miami Heat. I'm not 100% sure on the standings on that one, but the Celtics, they're up 3-1, and the Sixers are pretty much just waiting, and hopefully Embiid is healthy to play. But regardless, Jimmy freaking Butler, man. Jimmy freaking Butler, 56 points. Playoff Jimmy has arrived. You cannot deny the fact that this guy is meant for the playoffs. The way he played, 56 points in a playoff game, the most amount of points any Heat player has had in one game. Adebayo had 15 points. Vincent had 14, and that was about it. You know what I mean? And the rest of the guys had like somewhat double digits, somewhat single digits, but Jimmy freaking Butler, 56 points, insane. That was 100% insane. And to top it off, Giannis had 26. Not like Giannis to have that. They kind of fell apart at the end. 8 minutes left. Jimmy checks in. Giannis and the Bucks were up when Jimmy checked in, and all of a sudden they went on like a 25-8 run, and they won the game. 3-1. So tell me what you guys think, if you guys agree with this or not. Are the Miami Heat gonna go to the finals, or is it the Sixers, or is it the Celtics, or is it the Knicks, Cavs, the Bucks if they come back? I know I missed the Hawks. Who's gonna end up going to the finals on the Eastern Conference side? Because at the end of the day, this is a very, very tough question. But after seeing last night's performance by Jimmy freaking Butler, wow, 56 points, insane, right? This just marks for good basketball. I love this time of year. So leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Is Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat gonna go to the finals? Leave a comment in the comment section. April 25th, 2023. This is Jag from Jaggy Sports.